Hey everybody, what's going on? Your host, LovelyCheesePizza here. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Dark Souls here in the Demon Ruins. About to take another crack at that insane, fiery, tentacle, exploded hot pocket of a monstrosity thing over there that not only did it rip my ass wide open and create me another full functioning asshole, giving me two, we kind of found a little bit of a strategy that seemed to work for a minute or so, but so we're going to take another crack at him today, and you know, something tells me by the end of it we may have a third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and seventh set of working assholes by the end of all of it. So we're going to have like the LeBron James Miami speech of full functioning assholes by the end of the day. But I'm not going to let the negativity of said situation bring me down, you know. I had plenty of that last night, actually. It was not fun by any stretch of the imagination. My car broke down, and that was super fucked up. I've only had this car for a month, and I've already had to take it to the auto garage 3 times. And I found out, actually, that it was just a battery problem, which is fine. But whatever, I'll tell you about it more here in a second. By the way, Ceaseless Discharge is a hilarious name that I feel like this would be like the perfect embodiment of what goes on in a woman's vagina during that time of the month, and I'm pretty sure that they would actually depict it the same way as some type of insane fiery tentacle demon that's just tearing their vaginal insides asunder. Oh god. Oh god, he's gonna kill me with fire. Oh boy. How did that not hit me? That is amazing. How in God's name did that not hit me? Come on. Come to Papa, I got words for you. Oh boy, yeah, he's here. He's gonna stand at attention. Oh! Oh, did he hit me with, did he go for the thing? Did he go for the, oh, I can hit him. Yeah! Oh, baby. Oh no, is he going for another one? Ah! Hold on a second. Are we onto something here? Oh, I don't even have to go to the other side. I can totally just do this right here. He's just going to keep loading up with those, isn't he? Oh, this is perfect. I had no idea. This is so much easier this way. If I can continue doing this the whole time, that's going to be so awesome. Please let that be the way this goes. Oh my god, I think we found it. We have found our way to the other side. Oh, yeah. Oh, come on. Oh, man. This is a revolutionary day in the way of fighting Ceaseless Discharge with a sword and shield. The actual embodiment of the demon that assaults a woman's, you know, weird giggity parts, you know? Oh yeah. Boy, am I gonna cut you down to size in a moment. Boy. We can cut you down and chop you up finely and turn you into a nice topping for pizzas at Mod Pizza. Which, my god, that sounds so good right now. I haven't eaten anything outside of a protein bar and an energy drink today. But yeah, dude, so my car broke down, and it really sucked because, like, my night was really starting out great. I had my friend Kurt came to visit from Connecticut, which is awesome because I don't really get to see him that often. So he came over, and we were gonna go over to my friend Colby's house to record a new episode of the All the Good Names Were Gone podcast that Maddie and Colby and I have been doing over the last month and change. Oh, he is down. He, she, it. I don't know. Maybe it's like non-binary or something like that. All right. Well, this is good. Oh, what the fuck? What's going on right now? I didn't expect to have a cutscene coming out of this. Yes, that is indeed lava, game. Thank you for telling me. Oh. By killing the discharge, we made all the lava dry up. It just cooled down, apparently. Oh, that means we can go down to that one area down there. That doesn't look good. Oh, no. Oh, great. Nothing good is going to come out of that. There's just no way. Was there anything more to get from that? Did we only get just a couple of things from him? Seriously? Hold on. Oh, wait, what's over here? I think didn't we try to go over here, but we got killed? I don't know. Let's see what's over here first. But yeah, so we went out to dinner after I got off of work. It was just like me and him and a bunch of our friends, and we were getting ready to go over to my friend's house after all that stuff takes place, and his house was maybe just like a little over a half-mile away, and I get in my car and I'm following him down there, and all of a sudden my car just starts decelerating just on its own. I don't know why I accidentally hit that. Just starts decelerating on its own, just for no particular, while my foot's still on the gas, mind you, and that was pretty weird. And so I pump the gas trying to get it to go, and like the RPM starts spiking, but it's not speeding up whatsoever. So I was like, this is not good. Throw my hazard lights on, pull over to the side of the road. I was thinking, and I saw I had a whole bunch of like status lights coming on my dash. I was like, oh god, this is really bad. So I pull over. I was like, you know what? Maybe if I just like turn the car off and turn it back on, maybe it'll reset whatever was going on there. What the hell is this all about? I'm not gonna touch it. I don't want to touch blood stains. I got probably enough of my own on my own gear here. I don't need anybody else's blood. I mean, that's how AIDS all started. That's how it all began. People mixing their blood together after getting killed by Ceaseless Discharge in Dark Souls. That was the genesis of AIDS. You can thank From Software for one of the most debilitating diseases known to man. Anywho, so I thought maybe that would fix the problem, and so I turned the thing back on. Car doesn't even turn over at that point, and like the lights start dimming in my car, and I was like, this is really bad. I'm gonna have to get this thing towed. Which, by the way, that's the first time in my life. That's like a little bit of like a bucket list thing. Finally, I got my car towed for the first time. Not part of the positivity bucket list by any means. Definitely not. We should actually probably use those souls for something before I lose them stupidly on something. And so I had to, call up my insurance. Keep in mind, this was at like 11 o'clock at night, so this was not really a time that I wanted to have to do this on a busy road, mind you. So I had to call him up. I had to have a tow truck come out, and that whole thing. I had to have him tow it to. The dealership so that I could get it, get it all. That's not what I meant to do. To get it all fixed. I thought that it was going to be the alternator went out because just like my battery was draining insanely. And I was like reading up on forums and stuff while I was there, just like waiting in the wings for the guy to get there. And oh my god, things cost so much now. Jeez. But we are level 54, I suppose, so yeah, that's fairly appropriate. And so like I was reading up on things, and I was getting the equivalent of WebMD for syndrome for cars, where you start reading about it and everybody's like, oh my god, it's gonna be the worst possible thing that could ever happen. Your car's toast. You're never gonna be able to drive it again. You're gonna fucking die, and your colon's gonna just explode in the middle of the night because your fucking car battery went out or something like that. And so they're saying like one thing that could be potentially going on with this is when you get this series of status lights that come up is that could be something called your ABS actuator, and if that's the thing that goes out, it's going to cost you on the upside of like $1,500 to $2,000, which is definitely not in my price range whatsoever. I mean, I had to spend a lot of money just putting the down payment down on the car. I see a little item over there. I think we're going to go check it out. Hopefully, we do not aggro all of these guys at once, or we're going to be in a lot of trouble. So we'll just see how that goes. And so the guy gets out there. The guy brings the truck out, and he's like trying to find a way to get my car up on the truck, on the bed there. Let's check this out. I've never seen you before. You're new in this whole thing. I want to kind of get an idea for what you bring to the table here. Whoa. That is not what I had in mind at all. Oh my god, okay, oh jeez. That is exactly why I'm glad we went and, oh my god, these guys are vicious. Jeez. Alright, well, that's not going to be a fun fight at all. Not even going to be a fair fight. They're too close to each other. I gotta, like, pull them further out. We'll make it work, though. But yeah, so, like, we couldn't really get my car up on the bed of the tow truck very well because my steering had actually locked in, and so we didn't really have any way that we could center the thing. So we got it up as far as we could on there before it started just tilting way too far to the right and, you know, have potential of just falling off the side. And so you had to, like, get these weird little plastic, like, little wedge things out that were kind of, had, like, a weird slippery surface on the bottom. And so he had me operate the winch while he was basically, like, shoulder charging the side of my car. Not, like, running into it full force or anything, but he was just, like, just pushing it as hard as he could with his body, trying to, like, move my car over to the center, but because the slope of like, the street that we were on, it kept sliding back over, like, every time he'd try to make some headway on it, but we finally got it centered, and after being stuck out in on that street for roughly almost 3 hours, we finally got, you know, into a position that ended up working. My God. This guy is something else. Okay, I get it, man. You're a minion of hell. You're... Oh, no. Oh, no. I did it again! Oops, I did it again. I aggroed a second, and now I'm gonna fucking die. Again. Oh, no. Oh, no! God, this is super unfair. These guys are just fit for a straitjacket. I have an idea. It's gonna be a terrible one. Oh! Oh! They sprint! Oh, I didn't know they sprint! Oh, that's terrible. That's horrifying. That is really not cool. That is absolutely not alright. I really hope one of them runs away. Oh my God, they can really cover a lot of ground. Jeez. So, we ended up having to, oh boy. Oh God, there's people coming from every which way! Ah! Oh no! Okay, let's just keep sprinting for a while. We won't even worry about anything going on over there. I don't want anything to do with it. Not even a little bit. Okay, he's gonna come. Actually, I kind of want to fight this. Oh, nope, they're all still coming after me. Okay, it's not fair. Super, super not fair. We're running. We're running. We're not coming back. Okay. So, yeah, we ended up having to have him tow it back to the dealership, and the guy that I know that sold me the car, he ended up being, like, super cool about it, and he actually offered to pay all of the, oh my God! You motherfuckers! Jeez. Is everybody just doing this shit in tandem now? Like, everybody's got to have their little murder buddy on hand? Nobody can fight by themselves anymore? God, this is like the my dad can beat up your dad thing, except for I don't have my dad with me. It's just me by myself, fighting battles like a real man should. Not having a little fucking posse with me all the fucking time. But yeah, dude, the guy, he, like, totally was super cool, and he offered to pay, like, all of the repair fees that I was gonna have, because they did, like, all this diagnosis stuff, and they found out that it wasn't the ABS actuator, thank God. It wasn't even the other thing that I thought it was gonna be. I can't even think of it right now for some reason. The alternator. Yeah, it wasn't even the alternator. It was just, for whatever reason, it was just the battery totally fucking fizzled out for one reason or another. It was crazy because, like, when we went and, like, you know, put up the hood of the car, just, like, the terminals on the battery were just, like, they were, like, scalding hot. It was crazy. Like, they're usually not supposed to be like that. Being warm is one thing, but just being, like, almost, like, just burning your skin off to the touch, I feel like, is not how that's supposed to go. Ooh. Come on. There we go. These guys are actually... These guys are actually pretty strong. Come on. Come on. There we go. See? You're not so high and mighty now, are you, you piece of shit? How about it? Oh, I got the strategy now for you and all your little cronies. Come on. Come here, Danny boy. I'm gonna slice you right in your stupid fucking head. Yeah, come on. I really hope that these are guys that don't respawn. Because I'd really love to never have to deal with them more than once. Okay, let's totally whiff. Oh, okay, so we can kind of stun him a little bit. The #1 stunner. Ah! I hit the wrong button there. That was totally not the right button to hit. Yeah, dude, he totally fronted the whole thing because it was gonna be, you know, like a little over $100, and he didn't owe me anything at all. Like, he had no reason to have to pay for that bill, but he's just like, dude, just for all the headache that you've had to go through in the first month of you owning this car, like, I feel really bad about it. And so, like, he's like, I just want to be able to cover the whole thing for you, so that, you know, you can be on your way. Oh, no. Oh, God, I've done it now. You can just run right through lava? Are you kidding me? Oh, that's totally fucked up. That is not okay. Dude should not be able to just run through lava. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, boy. This is gonna be certifiably not badass. Okay, let's just run away for a minute. Let's go. I don't even know what's over this way. It's a dead end. That's what it is. Oh, that guy's backing off. This is good. He is not backing off now. Oh, God. Oh, no. Okay, he's backing off now. Which one of you's coming after me? Are you afraid of me now? You know is it setting in that I know how to totally kick your ass? Is that what's finally getting my really nailing the point in now? Is it all? It was also another thing too. It was also really cool to see like how many just like really randomly nice people are still out there. Like when I was pulled over for, you know, about 2 hours or so, like nobody, like usually when you get pulled over, like when you're pulled over like that and, you know, you're in need of help like that, usually most people, they'll just, you know, drive away. And I mean, and I wouldn't expect them to stop because, you know, it's a busy road. Like, nobody has an obligation to have to deal with any of that. And I had, in the midst of being out there, I had like 5 or 6 people that I have no idea who they are. They just randomly stopped just to get out and ask me if everything was okay and if I needed any help or anything. Oh my God. That wasn't good. Oh, you fucker! God, I tried to roll the other way and it didn't work. Oh, I tried to do a side roll and he just rolled right into his dick. That's not what I wanted. But yeah, dude, I don't know. It was like randomly really encouraging. I just had all these people pulling over like, "Hey man, are you okay? Like, you didn't get in like a wreck or anything, did you?" Or you know, nothing super bad happened, did it? And I was like, no, everything's all right. I mean, my car broke down, and I got a tow truck coming. They're like, do you need help like moving it to another place? I was like, no. I mean, I use my location services to have the car come out. So, oh, they don't come back. Oh, that's amazing. Yes, they do stay dead. That's fantastic. We got another few minutes still, but they're like, all right, man. I just wanted to make sure that everything was all right. And like a couple people had actually driven by a number of times, and they're like, yeah, we drove by a couple hours ago when you were out here, and we saw that you were still out here, so we thought that maybe something really serious had happened, so we wanted to make sure you're all right. And I was just like, I was kind of like taken back by that a little bit because you don't really expect people to really, you know, care about stuff like that much, because it's especially like this day and age where it seems like everybody is so kind of caught up in their own thing that you know, they don't really ever pay any attention to that. I mean, I've totally been that guy before where I've been I've seen somebody pulled over on the side of the road and their car's been broken down, and like part of me wanted to help, but at the same time I was like, I got like other places to be though, and so I don't want to, you know, really get involved in this right now. Okie dokie. And there we go. And there. Oh no. Okay, we need to get out of this precarious situation right now before anything worse happens. Okay, this is getting to be a lot right now. Really getting to be more than I wanted. Oh no, no. No, come on. There we go, he's dead. Okay, that's fine. That's totally fine. Now we can go after him. But yeah, so it was just, I don't know, that was a randomly nice moment. Plus the guy that was that towed my car, he was super cool too. Like I didn't really know what to expect out of that. I figure, you know, when you got a guy that's coming to tow your car in the middle of the night, more or less. Oh shit. Come on, there we go. You kind of expect him to be, you know, really kind of in a shitty mood and not really wanting to have anything that you have to say. And this guy was like really cool. He was, you know, we were kind of joking around about stuff the whole time, and like when we were driving to go take my car to the dealer, like he was just like telling me like his whole life story about how, you know, he's lived here in Oregon his whole life, and how he spent like a period of like 8 years going, you know, going across the country, fighting forest fires in like all these different states and stuff, and just like getting to see the world a little bit, or at least getting to see the country, not really the world, but I mean he was getting to, you know, see a lot of different cool things, and just kind of like things that he experienced being a firefighter and all this stuff. It was really cool. I just didn't really expect that. I just figured he was just gonna be kind of like some kind of hard ass sort of guy that's just like, let me get this fucking car on the truck and get this over with so I can, you know, go back to my, you know, my life and whatever. But yeah, it was, so I mean, outside of it being a really shitty thing and me just being super paranoid that my car was just going to be absolutely toast and I was going to have to go through the, you know, the whole car hunt yet again, it ended up being, you know, not the worst thing, but it was definitely, it was a very high stress situation that was kind of really kind of got me a little upside down there for a little bit. On the plus side, it totally gave me an excuse to drive my mom's car. I love my mom's Lexus. I adore that thing. She's had it for, you know, for about 10 years now, because when we bought it was brand new. But just any time because I've only gotten to drive it maybe 4 or 5 times ever in my life, and so when she's like, "Hey, I'll let you drive my car until your car gets out of the garage," I was like, "Fuck yes!" I mean, I didn't say that to her because she probably would have fainted. Because you know, in my mom's world, I do not swear, which boy, that's quite the contrary to what I actually do. Oh my God! Okay, I just wanted to see how much damage I would take if I ran into that, and obviously it's an extreme amount. That's not going to work. But yeah, so I got to drive that thing a couple times, and that definitely made things fairly okay. So that was good. But yeah, so other than that, it was cool. And then recording the new podcast episode was fun. Having a couple special guests in there was quite the doozy. And we had a lot of good laughs in there. It was good stuff. So I'm sure you guys probably didn't really want this episode to be like, oh, he's gonna spend 22 minutes talking about his car breaking down. I would have rather, you know, had a fucking root canal over the course of that whole thing. But you know what? That was my night. That really was my night, and I don't know. I like to tell you guys stories about my life, whether you guys find them interesting or you don't. It's totally cool. So, but at least we got stuff done in this episode. At least I wasn't telling you a billion stories about all that, and you know, absolutely nothing happened. Where I just got killed by Ceaseless Discharge like 1.5 billion times. Oh, this is not going to be good. Oh. Oh, okay, so he gets stunned too. This is good. Yeah. Oh yeah, Impale. Vlad the Impaler, he totally whiffed on it. Oh, yeah! Stabbed right square in the dick. Perfect. Alright. Well, what we can do is we can at least get ourselves right to this little spot here and everything's going to be awesome. So yeah, pretty much moral of the story is my car broke down and I got off totally damage-free, and now it's driving like a dream, and things are good. So I totally lucked out, man. Somebody up there in the old sky is looking out for Adam's wallet. And by the way, a super good thing for like the second time now that my car has like gone into uncontrollable mode, that it happened in a place that wasn't on the freeway. Because if that shit would have happened on the freeway, that easily could have caused a pileup that could have either put me in the hospital or totally killed me. So that shouts to the second time in the last 9 months that I've had my car totally go into a state that I can hardly control it, but it ends up being in a place where no harm comes to me at all. So super shouts on that. But we're going to stop right here, my friends. When we come back on the next episode of Let's Play Dark Souls, we are going to head down this corridor and hope to God that we don't get ripped in half by the weird dual-wielding skull guys again. So until then, my friends, this is your host, LovelyCheesePizza, saying thank you guys for watching. We slayed the Ceaseless Discharge, and I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.